Subway. We're all about making things better.
Okay, this is my video clip 3. Commercial right now. I'm fast forwarding it. Get back where I was. The webcam is still messing up a little bit. I don't know what to do. Settings is right. It's just I'm having issues right now. I don't know if it's just because there's so much going on. Let me stop this.
NCAA college football playoffs in the Major League Baseball World Series.
Okay. Something wrong with the webcam. Real bad. Delay. That was just a big delay just now. It's delaying. I don't know what to do.
We kick off the night tonight with a confrontation in the ring between the advocate for Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, and Goldberg.
Okay.
Compare to the look of disappointment on your
my webcam is just messing up. You guys are just gonna have to deal with my audio right now. Don't pay attention to my video, but just listen to the audio. Goldberg spears Paul Heyman right here. Sorry, big delay. I can't. I'm putting it to, but you guys are gonna have to chill. I don't know what to do. I don't want to stop, and I don't know what to do.
I see you shaking because you're scared. And that fear makes you weak. And you know what Rusev does to weak?
It's like it delays when I move, when I do a movement. So Rusev and Goldberg having a. So what's going on right now?
Vintage Goldberg not lying down. How about a spine-shattering
Yeah.
attack from Goldberg here?
I think it might work if I could just go ahead and close some windows right now.
It's been a long time since we've seen
Might work.
and Rusev just felt it.
And that is to the Paul Heyman.
Just deal with this. I mean, gosh, my video delayed.
After that spear. I believe that message was sent loud and clear to the beast incarnate. It is icon versus icon. Fantasy warfare.
Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. We're not going to see Goldberg for the rest of the night. We're not. We just sent a clear message to Brock Lesnar. That's all it was. Here we go about the women's now. Out to the Queen, Charlotte. Good entrance. 3-time women's champion.
The Queen. The Raw Women's Championship just looks so perfect in the hands of Charlotte.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte.
It was an incredible match last night. Charlotte and Sasha, the first women in history to climb inside a Hell in a Cell. Matchup almost didn't get started, Corey, after Charlotte attacked Sasha before the bell, before the Hell in a Cell was even surrounding the ring. Yeah, but once the referee threatened to take Sasha's championship and deliver it via forfeit to Charlotte, the match continued, and what a match it was. Charlotte continues.
Charlotte's a fine woman. I ain't sorry. You wanna? I don't care. That's a body right there, man.
A record that has never been matched.
Lord. I don't see no. She's got her days featured, but she's a woman, man. I don't know. Is her nose? Oh, come on.
Last night, I single-handedly made history when I walked into the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match. And I walked out your 3-time women's champion. The biggest mistake of Sasha's career was getting off that stretcher. Sasha, I know you're watching. You grab that chain and you lift yourself up off that hospital bed because, honey, there's nothing wrong with losing. You really did push me to my limits. Peasants, all hail your queen.
Peasants, all hail your queen. I like that.
Because, Sasha, you're like every other woman in the WWE, playing second place. Learn to love it, peasants. Which brings me to Survivor Series. Your queen will captain Team Raw to victory over Team SmackDown Live. Nikki Bella, I know you're the captain. And I'm giving you one warning. I put you on the shelf for a year. You get in my way, and I will put you on the shelf forever.
Whoa. Wow.
Because I am the best in this business. This title says so.
You know what she did?
Champ? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Becky Lynch. You got that, Alexa Bliss? Capiche, Carmella? So, Foley said there was a potential for a weak link on my team. The huggable, the high-fiving Bayley. Bayley, your captain would like to address you. Okay, that means you come out here.
Can't. Well, sorry.
How dare Bayley keep the queen waiting? Oh, Charlotte's going to get a wish. How dare the queen call Bayley the weak link?
I don't know. You know, Charlotte's strong.
Bayley, hard-fought victory over Dana Brooke last night at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event.
Well, you know, one thing that Charlotte did right is that she's addressing what the next match is going to be. But Bayley just wants that damn title. Ain't going to happen right now, you know.
Okay, well, I don't really know why you called me out here, but I'm actually glad that you did, Charlotte. Last night, it's not about me right now, guys, because last night, you and Sasha, what you guys did inside Hell in a Cell, it gave me goosebumps, and it really, it made me emotional watching it, seriously, because when we were in NXT, the thought of competing at that level was just a dream. And you two made it reality. So I know I didn't expect to come out here to say this in front of everybody, and I just want to say congratulations on winning the Women's Championship.
I would say thank you, but while you're dreaming of all of this, I'm achieving all of this.
Yeah, she is. It's confidence.
Charlotte, I've known you for years now, and it's clear that success has gone straight to your head. Because you've just become the biggest jerk And I will never want to be a champion like you.
Oh.
You will never be a champion like me because you will never be me. When are you going to realize that this isn't NXT anymore? You know, when I look at you, I don't know if I see a competitor or a glorified fan wearing a Halloween costume.
You gotta be serious.
You know, your team is only as strong as its weakest link. So let's see how strong you are when you face our Survivor Series teammates.
Okay, Charlotte, I think I speak for everybody here when I say we are tired of listening to you talk. Now let me guess. You want to put me in a match? You want to put me in another match with Dana Brooke? It's obvious you're in your own world here, Queen. But last night, I don't know if you saw, but I beat your little protege.
You think that's so funny, don't you, Bailey? You're not actually going to face my protege, Dana.
Jax.
Your opponent is actually...
Yeah, Nia Jax.
Oh no. Well played, Queen.
Wow. Wow.
This is bad news for Bailey. Things
Yeah.
dominating and dangerous. Nia Jax.
She's been there though. Bailey's been there with Nia Jax though.
Bailey's concerned and she should be. It's Bailey versus Nia. And it's live.
Wow.
On Raw.
Well, you know, you get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable, man. When you're, you know, just don't get too comfortable. We've seen on NXT that Bailey and Nia Jax had their match, but it's a totally different story when it comes to being on the main roster. Yeah, that's why she said, don't think it's NXT anymore. Because it's a whole different story. So we don't know. We got Nia Jax. Shoot, Raw's gonna dominate. Raw's gonna dominate.
Live on Monday Night Raw, we are joined at the announce desk here by the women's champion Charlotte Dana Brooke for protege. But congratulations, Charlotte, on becoming a three-time champion and making history last night inside Hell in a Cell.
Thank you, Cole. Are you surprised?
Well, it was an honor to be able to call that matchup last night as we get underway with action with Bailey and Nia Jax. And Charlotte, here's my question for you. Why this bad blood between you and Bailey? I mean, you spent so much of your career as Bailey's friend coming up in NXT over the years.
I don't look at it as bad blood. I'm trying to smarten her up.
And smarten her up how?
This is Raw. This is the big leagues. This is not NXT.
Yeah.
She's naive.
Would you two stop? This isn't the Inquisition of the Queen. Charlotte, I would just like to take this opportunity to say that Bailey doesn't speak for me. I personally could listen to you speak all night.
Thank you, Pumpkin.
Yeah, look at Bailey working on the left arm of Nia Jax, and the powerful Nia Jax trying to create some separation here, but Bailey Byron doing a great job.
Yeah, this just, you know, you're going here, Charlotte. You know, Bailey has proven she's able to adjust to competition here on Raw. That she understands this isn't NXT anymore, and she has raised her game.
I think Bailey is great, but she has to be better.
Oh, and Nia missed with the attempted clothesline, and there's the quickness of Bailey, but now the power of Nia Jax.
Jeez.
Shoulder breaker.
On that bad shoulder.
After that one. Yeah, you see the right
Probably not
shoulder
gonna make it to Survivor Series the way Nia Jax is.
Continued last night, and now Nia with the shoulder breaker to the other side. Well, just again, the strength and power of Nia
It
Jax.
was on her bad shoulder,
Last
wasn't the
night
other
we
shoulder.
saw a really gutsy performance from Bayley with a bad shoulder, who was able to defeat your protege.
I just want to make sure my team doesn't have a weak link.
Wow, what a peel by Nia Jax. Nia and Bayley.
And she's definitely not a weak link. Look at Nia's size. Yes.
Nia and Bayley, of course, had a history with one another back in NXT, and Nia now going to annihilate.
I mean, I gotta say, there's a very real possibility, Charlotte, that the weakest link in your team could be downright broken after this match.
That's fair to say.
Yeah, Nia Jax will trick-or-treat in my door. I turned the porch light off.
And Bayley looking to fight back. And we talked a lot about the heart and guts of this young lady, Bayley.
It takes more than heart and guts. You saw how I saw last week.
Yeah, but you guys had heart and guts, Charlotte.
It takes more than that.
Yeah, it does.
Look at Bayley trying to...
You're telling some woman who's been in the Hell in a Cell that she's never been to Michael Cole. So don't even try.
You know, to Michael's point, it's just that never say die attitude that Bayley has that you're gonna need when you're competing against SmackDown Live. You need someone in there who's not gonna quit, who's not gonna stop fighting.
Look, Saxton, I'm not.
Bear hug.
Listen, Charlotte, Saxton exists in the same imaginary world that Bayley does, where everything is happy and everyone gets what they want out of life, and it's like a fairy
I
tale.
mean, you see what he's wearing?
Yeah,
I
did
don't know
want to
who's
express
more
that.
ridiculous, Bayley or Saxton. What are you wearing?
Alright? Make sure.
You should be
Seriously.
embarrassed. You should absolutely be mortified with yourself, Saxton. We've got the Raw Women's Champion at the table. You're wearing footy pajamas and you can't even formulate a reasonable fight.
And meanwhile, Nia Jax is looking to take out
Right.
Bayley here, but Bayley fighting back. Elbows to the side of the head of Nia.
Ragdolling Bayley, and to your point,
I admit, Byron Saxton's a jerk idiot. The freaking dumbass. Freaking at least Michael Cole comes in professionally. You come in here with freaking ducks and gooses, you little kid, man. Swear.
I know if I was captain, I'd want the heart and guts of someone like Bayley, who again goes in the guillotine. I'm Nia Jax. We're going to take out the Nia Jax here.
There it is. There it is, Nia Jax. Oh, Bayley coming out of it.
Kick right to the hamstring, the back of the leg now.
I'm talking about Bayley's always looking for something.
Another kick. That's a back up, but perhaps this one will. Nia down to one knee.
There we go, Bayley. Bayley in front.
Back in NXT, Bayley did it. So, like I said, you guys are going to have to listen to my audio. Video is not working right. I don't know what's going on. I can't just like stop and do this. You guys are just going to have to live with this because I am not going to redo a YouTube video.
You just jinxed Bayley.
That was your fault, Byron.
I would done that. And Nia with a, looked like she was going for the leg drop, but not there.
I think that's a mistake.
Nia is not finished.
I think she wants to punish Bayley.
That's a mistake.
No. And Bayley quickly back to her feet. And Bayley away. And Nia looking for the belly for the ropes, but a headbutt by Nia. And a dumping Bayley over the top rope. She may have hurt her leg.
Bayley came down rough on the right knee. It's a long fall from the top rope to the floor.
She'll need tape on her knee now.
And Nia Jax on a prowl. Dangerous situation here. Oh, my goodness. And Nia smells blood.
Why are they putting tape on an injury? It's just, you know, selling an injury. That's what it is. I know.
Nia Jax just so impressive. Tremendous athlete.
You guys have been waxing poetic about the heart and soul of Bayley, but when you've got someone with raw power and dominating machine like Nia Jax on your team, you don't need to worry about heart and soul.
And just like that, Nia takes out a game Bayley.
Here's your winner, Nia Jax.
I mean, she really gave it her heart and soul.
Bayley's very, very sarcastic when you say that.
What? Don't look at me like that.
Byron, is there any way you could just relocate to, I don't know, the next state over and let Charlotte sit here at ringside?
I don't know if the next step was anything else.
Of Nia Jax, a tremendous feel to Bayley Center.
I love it. I love it how Charlotte and Graves are all right. I'm buying Saxton about his outfit.
Charlotte, you've got
Please.
to be excited to have this power on
Looks like
your
he's wearing
team.
pajamas like he got from work. Lord.
watching this carefully. Who on SmackDown Live is going to match up
He
with the
deserves to
likes
get
of Nia
freaking
Jax? Lest they find a wrecking
bullied
ball
on.
like Nia Jax. I think you can always put this one in the books.
I can see him interview some guy, and then Braun Strowman comes out and just like,
Anything and anyone with a heartbeat. Well, we talked about Charlotte's success inside Hell in a Cell last night. But the first of the 3 main events inside Hell in a Cell were for the United States Championship between Rusev and Roman Reigns. And guys, this match lived up to its billing.
yeah.
And both men would use the structure known as Hell in a Cell.
Use it. I think there were several points during the match where we thought Reigns and Rusev might actually destroy the cell structure itself. Unbelievable physicality from both superstars just to be called United States champion.
Yeah, the steel steps have come into play throughout the rivalry. And look at this, the accolade with the chain.
Goldberg just went through Rusev like he was nothing.
Yeah, that's
I,
the spirit of
I said, yeah, let's have Rusev go against Goldberg. Oh, Lord.
How about this? This is a lower drop.
I always wanted to see Rusev against Goldberg because it's like, yeah, he's never going to come back. Well, kind of lived that dream a little bit. It only took 2 seconds.
United States Championship inside Hell in a Cell.
Well, less than 24 hours removed from that grueling battle, the United States champion will be in action tonight against the best friend of the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens. Of course, I'm talking about Chris Jericho, one-on-one tonight.
Well, I guess you can call them our most dysfunctional tag team here on Raw. After competing in a battle royal, Cesaro and Sheamus have got to coexist as a tag team. Next, live on Raw.
They gotta work together. It's just driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. I think it's funny. I think it's awesome. Can't work with this guy. Yeah, you can. Can't agree on certain things. Oh, you know, maybe you guys should just like agree on something on the ring. Do your own thing. Don't, you know. Let him just do his own thing. You know, go. Alright, here we go. Sheamus. Back to it. Here we go. Sheamus versus. No, not Sheamus versus. Sheamus and Cesaro. You gotta get used to that.
Well, Sheamus isn't going to like this interruption. Another entrance bomb after what happened earlier on tonight. Yeah, they are teammates.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of
I think it's cool. I like the gimmick. I think it's a gimmick. I think it's awesome. I think it's cool. That's what makes it good.
This is what happened. First a handshake as they were working together. Sheamus guys looked to eliminate Cesaro, but Cesaro eliminated his partner.
Hey, it was every man for himself. Cesaro and Sheamus are tag team partners second, but competitors first.
That's right.
Unfortunately for Cesaro, he took his eyes off the abominable Strowman.
Yeah, the man who went
Yeah.
on to win
Bottom
the
of
battle
Strowman
royal.
got. And then they go back to arguing, of course. Makes a good gimmick.
But the one thing we
I think it's
have learned
funny.
about Cesaro and Sheamus is that they function
You know,
very well as a tag team. Remember, they beat the tag team champions last night.
it's like if you got those two heads stuck together and they gotta argue. It's like if they got their bodies stuck together, you got 2 heads on the body and they like yelling at each other. It reminds me of that whole situation with Cesaro and Sheamus.
So, Corey, did you buy your mom that timeshare?
Oh, they were sold out. That's what they told me. They said they got me on a waiting list. Eventually, I'll get the best suite they have available sometime in 2018.
I was reading the brochure. It's pretty
It's a
impressive.
beautiful brochure. I think, in my opinion, what Sheamus and Cesaro really need is maybe a team-building weekend. Head to the Shining Star Resort in Puerto Rico. They can play high line. They can get hot stone massages. It's a fantastic place.
And here we go from behind. Primo looking to put Sheamus away and take advantage of the arguing. And it came out by Sheamus.
I'd rather enjoy a 24-hour session of hopscotch. No one cares what you enjoy, Saxton. You're wearing footy pajamas.
I love that idea, though, Corey, and then going on the retreat to the Shining Star Resort.
I'm telling you, that's what they need.
And look at Sheamus into the corner. The rolling senton to Primo. Cesaro made a tag. He's legal. And again, working well as a team.
I think their whole gimmick would be like arguing each other and then just like boom, boom, boom. I think it'd be funny.
The sky's the limit for Cesaro and Sheamus.
No, I think what they're doing is something remarkable.
Back in words of Mick Foley, you can change the face of tag team wrestling.
If somehow, some way, Sheamus and Cesaro's team can become greater than the sum of its parts, that would be impressive. That would be almost unstoppable.
Always trying to one-up one another. Sheamus is very upset that the WWE fans were chanting for the swing. Ooh. Epico paid for it, knocked off the apron. Primo, though, with a drop kick.
You know who doesn't have tag team continuity problems? Primo.
This is the Shining Stars. Oh yeah, let's just buy a resort. No, I don't think so. Such a freaking dumb gimmick. Can't believe Heath Slater did that on SmackDown.
More than 3 hours if I had a bouquet. That's nice. I do know that they tried to pull on fake watches off on Golden Troopers on Pepsi. Primo and Epico told me there was going to be a blizzard outside. I'd wear a tank top, shorts, and flip-flops. Okay, trust me. Primo taking control of this matchup. Corey's point, you have to trust them, but they're one heck of a tag team. That they are. Victory here tonight, really, perhaps put them in line for a tag team title opportunity down the road. Defeat the team that just defeated the current reigning Raw Tag Team Champions. That throws your hat right in the conversation. Hey, I'll tell you the best news I heard all night is the fact that New Day, the Tag Team Champions, are going to be the captains of the tag team for Monday Night Raw. That's going to take on the SmackDown Live tag team in that traditional Survivor Series matchup.
Just step forward, have the tag team champions leading the charge. We're already in good hands.
SmackDown Live having qualifying matches on Tuesday night to determine who's going to represent their tag teams. I'm just wondering what Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan are thinking about tonight. Oh, they saw the likes of Nia Jax, part of the women's team for Raw. Braun Strowman going to be part of the Raw team. I venture to say, getting a little bit antsy, a little nervous, concerned about their chances at Survivor Series. Tag was made. Unbelievable tag team, double team. Primo and Epico not just on the same page, they're in the same sentence. Putting on a clinic.
Well, here's the thing, too. If you're the Shining Stars, if you know that Cesaro and Sheamus are a threat, but you know they can combust at any time, it places the advantage in your corner.
You also know that Sheamus and Cesaro have both already competed once tonight. Tag. Sheamus leading Epico.
Yeah, Sheamus is better off by doing this. He's good.
Trying to hang on as Epico. 10 beats of the Baron.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, get these guys over, man. Come on, fans.
Cesaro, two of the most physical men in WWE, and Sheamus, however, can also make a man tap out with a clover leaf, which he's trying to do here. Cutting off Primo with the uppercut. Intercepted. Clover leaf locked in by Sheamus. Epico's got nowhere to go, and he's got a tap
Get the
out.
pin.
Here are your winners, Cesaro and Sheamus.
And despite their problems earlier on tonight in the Battle Royal, another successful tag team outing by Sheamus and Cesaro. When you've got Cesaro roaming the perimeter, it's like having the best anti-missile defense system in the world. Take a look
Still
at
tag team.
Primo through the skies right into this. Cesaro saving his life. Parker Sheamus. Beautiful uppercut.
Amazing. These two proven, you know, they can really click when it matters. When they need to, and then afterwards, well, they go back to not getting along.
Amazing how much better friends you can be with people when they're making you money.
A gimmick. I think it's a gimmick. I think it's a cool gimmick. I think it's awesome. Just argue at each other and freaking say, "Hey, I'm better than you," and all that. Blah, 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 blah. I think it's that comic. They're making me laugh. I think it's cool. I think they can use that advantage over New Day. Okay, once this DVR stops at a certain point, because I need to go live with it, it stops. So I'll be putting on a pause right here. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I'll be right back. I'm on commercial.
KO and Jericho down to
right.
There you see the Demon
Back to
King,
being live
Finn
again.
Balor. I'm actually really impressed with that costume.
This is live now.
Yeah, I like it.
And you know, guys, you know what the Golden Street did for Halloween? Earlier today, they visited a haunted house. Ooh.
Man, you're gonna love this. It's Halloween. This is where the freaks come out. It's so much fun. It's my favorite time of year. I really brought you to this haunted house, man, for you to have a good time. To go and troop together.
You could have took me to a regular house, Goldie. A haunted house? What about the house with the birds, the squirrels, and the picket fence?
Oh,
It's
Lord.
Halloween, dude. Come on, just enjoy this. Let's go.
No. After you.
No problem. I love this.
Is that Roman?
Uh,
I don't like this, man. Hey, they go, come back there.
oh, gosh.
Skeletons and crypts and stuff. Why did you pull my arm like that? You just pulled it out of socket. Remember, I'm
You
old.
grabbed me.
I'm old.
You grabbed on me. Hey, let's get out of here.
Hold on, man. There's neon lights in here now. If anything freaks me out, this does.
It's a wall, Goldie.
You gotta go first. Just
3D glasses.
Goldie, come home.
Come on, man.
Hey, you need to go in your face and colors, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna get in circle, Goldie?
Dang, that looks fun. Oh yeah, that's the. They're doing this haunted house terror thing with Dark Truth and Goldust, and it's just. It's something that reminds me of that Jimmy Fallon. No, Jimmy. It was Jimmy Kimmel and Kevin Hart when they went through it. That's too funny.
You should.
Hey. Look, those haunted houses are no joke. I got chased by a zombie wielding a chainsaw one time,
I
right?
was also told by somebody I trust very much that you were terrified by a sudden jet of air. This was after you crashed their group that you weren't invited to. That's just a rumor. Nonetheless, it's been a great Halloween edition of Monday Night Raw. We had a lot of serious news, including earlier tonight when the United States champion Roman Reigns confronted both Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens.
I'm sure you probably can't compete tonight, Roman, because you're probably too sore. You're probably too hurt, right?
I don't mind admitting, my body hurts right now. I'm beaten up. But I'd never pass the opportunity to shut your mouth. You dig that?
Let's say we make it official. Chris Jericho against Roman Reigns tonight. Undisputed champion, world champion, tag team champion, intercontinental champion, and dare I say it? You say it, Chris. United States champion. Yeah, the only title I've never had. I'm gonna get it tonight, Kevin. I'm gonna get it. You know what the best thing is? We're best friends, man. That's right. So after tonight, we're gonna be the WWE Universal Champion and the United States Champion at the very same time. Together. Sounds incredible, right? Only thing that's standing in my way is that greasy American muttonhead Roman Reigns.
Yeah. A giant walking.
I know somebody's gonna come out. Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns, but you know what?
We haven't seen Seth Rollins
You're
tonight.
gonna beat him. Then you're gonna take that U.S. title, and we are gonna take it back to Canada and make it better.
Yeah, let's turn it into
The Canadian title.
Yes.
James
Yes.
Bond.
Oh, that's great. I gotta ask one thing from you, Kevin. I mean, it's something I need from you tonight.
I knew it.
Well, I mean, I need you.
Oh, say no more. After the way you had my back in Hell in a Cell last night, I got you. You know what? It's time to do this. Let's go out there and get it.
Come on.
Let's go, champ. 2 champs. Right. And the it that Chris Jericho is talking about.
I'm pretty sure we'll see Seth Rollins in this match.
The one title that's eluded Chris
Pretty
Jericho
dang
in his career.
well
He has the
documented
opportunity
it.
to bring it home tonight.
Seth Rollins is going to have a rivalry with Chris Jericho because what the thing is that it makes sense. That's going to start tonight, and it's going to cost Jericho and Owens the Raw. That's going to cost them probably not the match, but it's going to cost them being in the match. Well, they're going to be in the match, but it's just going to cost them from winning the match. Just them two.
You should pay attention as well, Cole, because if Jericho wins this,
Sorry.
then make it the Canadian
Oh,
championship.
you know how it is. Raw, 10:30, 11 o'clock. I get it out of Xfinity, you know. So that's a good thing my webcam's back at being live now. I don't know, you might get a couple seconds delay. I'm pretty sure there might be another commercial break, but you know. So why are we having Kevin Owens out there? I think Mick Foley should go out there and say, you know what, you're banned from ringside. Make it a one-on-one. It should be one-on-one, not two-on-one.
You know, Roman Reigns could have taken the night off after that grueling Hell in a Cell match versus Rusev, but that's not what Roman Reigns is all about. Jericho wanted a title match. Roman Reigns obliged. From day one that Roman won the United States Championship,
He's got this new thing where he's pulling the belt right behind him now.
Reigns versus Jericho for the United States Championship. Our main event is live next.
Yeah. Well, guys, another commercial break.
AJ Styles has been bullying me.
On Monday Night Raw.
Okay, there we go. Got a little dark because I turned off the light a little bit of night. So I'm giving it kind of a night feeling right now. Because right now it's like 11 o'clock, it's Halloween night. It's just kind of get a dark feeling match. Main event anyways. Jericho versus Roman Reigns for the U.S. title. Of course, Kevin Owens. You know dang well that was booked. To show Kevin Owens. But I don't think Jericho's going to win this. I know Kevin Owens isn't going to win. I know that Jericho's not going to win this because Seth Rollins has been shown all day.
Against Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho was an integral part in Kevin Owens retaining the Universal Championship, and that's why I think Chris Jericho kind of, I don't want to say begged, but made it very clear he needed Kevin Owens at ringside for his match.
Last night, Roman Reigns had the hell beaten out of him by Rusev. One of those grueling Hell in a Cell matches I've ever seen. Jericho wasn't even in an official match. He was out there as the support for the WWE Universal Champion. There's no way Roman Reigns retains this.
Okay, Graves. Alright, you still listen one person. Seth Rollins.
And Jericho just threw a Scarlet Reigns and now attacks him with the right hands back in Reigns into the corner. Jericho looking to strike early.
You can almost see Roman Reigns a little slow from jump. Anybody that's been an athlete knows that it's not during the competition, it's not during the match, it's the next day that the pain really kicks in. Your body's stiff, your muscles are sore, the bruises are twice as big as they were before. Roman Reigns has got to be feeling like hell right now.
No doubt. Roman probably partook in a couple ice baths after Hell in a Cell. Obviously he's beat up and hurt, but the fact that he wants to be a fighting champion and did not hesitate to put the championship on the line tonight against Chris Jericho says a lot.
To your point, Corey, Roman Reigns felt the shoulder tackle. Now the hit cost to Jericho.
Again, favoring the left arm. Reigns underwent a tremendous amount of punishment last night at the hands of Rusev. Steel steps and kendo sticks in the Hell in a Cell.
Hey, he's weak, but we'll see.
Roman Reigns has a superhuman threshold for pain. We saw it last night after what Rusev did to him. That said, Roman's just, he's got to be off tonight. Jericho is in tip-top shape.
All right, Chris Jericho, think about what motivates him in this matchup. Not only the fact that he's never won the United States Championship in his career, but that his best friend, Kevin Owens, holds a title, holds gold, and Jericho would love to have gold of his own. Jericho wants to feed his ego, of course. Oh! That's not going to help. Roman Reigns. And Jericho with a drop kick. Veteran Jericho trying to sucker Reigns in.
Amazing to think in the 26-year career of Chris Jericho, over 30 championship reigns, he's never held the United States Championship.
6-time world champion. 9-time Intercontinental champion. That's a record.
When you're a competitor of that caliber, you know, I would say more so than just to have a nice addition to the trophy case, it probably eats at Jericho a little bit that he has never been the United States champion.
What's interesting about this match as well, all three of these men will be on the same team for Raw, the traditional Survivor Series elimination match versus SmackDown Live in 3 weeks. Braun Strowman, part of that team as well.
A lot of egos, a lot of conflicting personalities, a lot of dominant forces on the same side.
And Jericho, high cross body, lateral press isn't enough to put Reigns away, and a 2-count kick out. Oh, hey, right hand, did you hear that?
Jericho felt it.
Incredible impact.
Explosive response to Roman Reigns is
Go for it. And Jericho sent over the top rope and out to the floor.
Roman Reigns might be a half a step slower than that, but when you're swinging hands like that, you can afford to be. And there's the other factor right there. They're worried about Kevin Owens watching around the corner.
Kevin Owens told Chris Jericho, I got you. He's out here for his buddy. That's not been a factor yet. Jericho off the barricade.
Roman said after Hell in a Cell on Raw Talk last night, exclusively on the WWE Network, I'm the only guy who can handle Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens.
Man, I kind of feel something. I know it's nothing. It's just muscle probably. The side's kind of stretching.
Just watch out for the strike now. Wait for that to come. Face first into the post.
This match ain't gonna be nothing. I already know what the key is gonna win. I know what the key is gonna be. Seth Rollins is gonna come out and help Roman Reigns. That's what's gonna happen. Another commercial break. So we will put that. Come back. Okay, finally, man, commercials are just killing me, man. It kills me. Oh, why do you have to do a commercial break, Raw? Vince, you have so much money, you can buy a freaking commercial break. I swear to God. You bastard.
Look at Owens wearing Chris Jericho's scarf.
A devoted best friend.
Buy a free commercial Raw if you ever do it.
You two sound like a couple of fools talking about fashion. Jericho's a fashion icon.
Jericho with a kick right to the ribs. And this is what I was talking about, how Kevin Owens turned things around. The referee Byron has his back turned.
Yeah, Owens waited to pick his spot right here. Driving Roman Reigns into that steel post. And disappearing like smoke.
Much like what happened to Seth Rollins last night inside Hell in a Cell 2-on-1 affair.
And again, now you see why Chris Jericho said before this match, Kevin, I need you out there. Needing him out there as an insurance policy. And what is wrong with that, Byron? That's brilliant strategy. If you have a best friend that can help you get an advantage, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Have your best friend out there to help you cheat to win
Covered by
championship.
Jericho for the championship. Forearm right in the face. And Roman Reigns has to power through it.
And heaven forbid you actually go out and try to win a match on your own. Oh, well, let's see. Or I can have my best friend come out, give me a hand from time to time, and we both get rich at the same time. I'm failing to see the error.
The problem here for Roman Reigns is the longer this match
Get rich at
goes,
the same time. Cheating tactics.
most better will favor Chris Jericho because Reigns went through that grueling Hell in a Cell match last night against Rusev. Reigns cannot be anywhere near 100%. United States champion and trying to make it back to a vertical base, and he does. Powers out to the rights and lefts to the midsection of Jericho. Ripped into the corner. And Reigns a bit slow as he got caught by Jericho again. Perhaps and Jericho second turnbuckle. Reigns wincing in pain, but trying to suck it up and refocus. Got himself a valuable window of opportunity. Oh. And here comes
Some clotheslines, Jericho.
Clothesline.
Yep. Man, it's like this match is just, no. It's funny how they're utilizing Chris Jericho with Kevin Owens. Like, gosh, you know. I could give a shout out to my friend Ryan Carr, who did something really amazing. He had Kevin Owens' Twitter account. Well, for me, I had Kevin Owens' Twitter account. But a lot of people, you know, he had a great thing happening. Because, you know, the Universal title to me is a piece of crap. And to him, you know, my friend said straight to Owens, something about how does it feel to be a crappy champion? Or you're not a real champ. You're not a real champion. That AJ Styles is a real prestige champion, and that's when Kevin Owens blocked him. Posted on Facebook. So, blocked him on Twitter because he asked about that. You know, it's just got. I laughed at that on Facebook. So, there's something that made my night last night. Kevin Owens blocking fans who were telling the truth, you know. It is a second-rate title. It's a title that has to be built. It's not as prestigious as the WWE World title. And you know what? That's right. You can be handed with a crappy title as long as you want, Kevin Owens by Triple H.
Kevin Owens a little concerned. Reigns went for the Superman punch. Jericho ducked underneath it. Jericho turns it. Oh, he's back. We're going to turn it the walls of Jericho. Submission went over the center of the ring. And Reigns, powerful lower body, allows him to get out of it. An elbow caught on the nose. Stunted Roman Reigns and all the momentum he had. Kevin Owens, Ryan Chapman, Ryan saw, blocked by Reigns.
Dang, got the knee up and freaking Jericho just bounced off his knees like knocked him out.
Sizing up Jericho, lock and load, try one more time.
Jericho caught and rolls him up. And now right to the right. It looked like Jericho just didn't quite have enough in him, enough reach to finish rolling Roman through. For the code breaker, Roman Reigns, though, the power of the champion. Slides down, Jericho, now he's going for the walls again. Roman fought it once.
Doesn't matter. Took it over, but Roman Reigns is strong, buddy.
Jericho has it cinched in. Reigns with nowhere to go. Reigns tapped out. All the pressure on the lower back of Roman Reigns.
How much more pain can Roman Reigns withstand from last night through tonight? Look at Roman trying to power out of this. Roman Reigns able to roll through. Roman, Chris Jericho deliver the right hands, and Jericho fighting back as well.
Hard right hand for Reigns.
Reigns hit Jericho right in the eyebrow. It'll swell your eyes shut in a hurry. And has the damage been done to the lower back of Roman Reigns? I think the answer was yes when this match began. Maybe not.
Oh, set out powerbomb. Cover. Is it enough? Oh, I thought he had it.
Oh my goodness.
Now look at the panic there from Kevin Owens.
I'm going to be honest with you guys, that was a little too close for comfort. I'm not sure that the referee...
Jericho ain't getting it. I'm telling you right now, Jericho's not going to get the title. I'm just telling you. It's not going to happen.
Roman Reigns knows that. Roman Reigns knows how close he was to putting this match away.
There's a rivalry that's got to happen with Chris Jericho right now. I know who it is. It's Seth Rollins.
Almost had it. Oh my goodness. The
referee with the best viewpoint in the house, obviously, but that was too close. Maybe beginning of the end, and Owens on the apron.
Jericho from behind. Rolling up the edge of the toe. Kick out. Talk about close calls. Jericho almost had Rowan.
Jericho staggered back in the ropes off of a massive Reigns right hand, and out goes the big dog.
Yeah, Reigns dumped over the top rope. Back to the apron. Here comes Chris Jericho.
Touch. Knocking Jericho out of midair. Third try was the charm.
Reigns is feeling it. Spear. Cover. Owens. And that'll be a disqualification. Reigns will keep the championship. But look at Owens unloading on Roman Reigns.
Kevin Owens knew very well that Roman Reigns was about to beat Chris Jericho.
Now an all-out assault on the champion.
Roman Reigns exhausted, brutalized from the match last night, from the match he just experienced, and now the WWE Universal Champion picking the phones. This has been the MO, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, this 2-on-1 advantage. Like a pack of hyenas just tearing apart the big dog. Relentlessly.
And Jericho and Kevin Owens now looking to maim, looking to damage Roman Reigns.
Able to attack at will. No.
Kevin Owens, oh man, went with a pop-up powerbomb and switched it into the toe breaker.
Huh?
Oh! Owens didn't want to see this man. The architect, Seth Rollins, still seething from what happened inside Hell in a Cell last night. And Rollins making a beeline for the ring. And here comes Seth, goes right after Owens. And now Seth Rollins and Jericho, the man who called.
Oh, I love that.
Rollins got to be infused with bitterness from last
Ugh! As soon as I died.
so close to becoming Universal Champion.
Rollins risking life and limb for revenge.
At this point, Rollins doesn't care. It's mission take out Jericho, take out Owens. Seth Rollins is cleaning out Jericho and KO. Jericho down.
We're going to see it again. And Kevin Owens saving his best friend from an irate Seth Rollins. Owens and Jericho averting disaster.
For now.
Oh, it's not really a Shield reunion because Dean Ambrose is on the other side, so you can't really have a Shield reunion. History buried.
They were once as close
Side
as
eye.
brothers.
That's it.
A show was
Seth Rollins came out, saved the day,
but guys, Seth
but still you get that stare down.
never forget what Chris Jericho did to him inside Hell in a Cell last night, costing him the
So,
WWE
oh wow, but
Championship.
Team for 3 on the network. So that was
Did your husband ever give you any indication when he was going to
really,
assassinate
really
the president?
alright. My webcam just delayed again. Let me do it again. That's my body movement. That was pretty good. I can't say Raw was. pretty good tonight. Of course, Goldberg, that hyped up everything. It didn't suck. It didn't suck. It didn't really suck tonight. It actually was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 8. And throwing Taz tomorrow, well, he's probably gonna give it a lower score probably, or a higher score. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna agree with me. I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't agree with me. Sometimes he does. So that is my live Raw reaction. I know my video went out, just having probably issues, but if you did watch the whole thing with me, I mean, not watch the whole thing because I can't do copyright laws on YouTube. But if you saw my video on here, shout out to dead_in_old. I'm waiting for your Hell in a Cell reactions. I'm waiting for your, of course, the Monday Night Raw reaction. You ain't gonna have that up until later. But the thing that I marked out was, of course, is Goldberg against Rusev. Man, Rusev, God. And then it's like, I'm thinking, man, Goldberg, I never thought Goldberg was gonna come back in the ring, but then when I saw Goldberg against Rusev, that brought back a lot of when Rusev came out thinking that he's dominant defeated, no, there's only one man who's dominant and defeated, and that was Goldberg. It said it tonight. The only man in WWE history to win, in wrestling history, to win the title. Even Bobby Heenan said it. Undefeated is Goldberg. You gotta go back to Undertaker defeating Hulk Hogan and stuff. It doesn't matter, dude. And, Undertaker fans just gotta chill with the fact that he's better than he wasn't. 20-0. No. That's why I say about 2003, Goldberg should have shot two with Undertaker in the WrestleMania, but no, they put Brock Lesnar in front of him. And but Goldberg got that saying that he's the only man, like Paul Heyman said, he's the only man that defeated Brock Lesnar with 1-0, and at WrestleMania. You notice he did not say WrestleMania tonight. He just said he's 1-0 against Brock Lesnar. That still doesn't count. If even if Brock Lesnar did win this, it'd be tied. It didn't matter. This match is not going to matter with Brock Lesnar because you can't tie a record. You can't really tie the records that happened in WrestleMania, but you can tie your between you and Goldberg. But what's that going to accomplish? Does Goldberg have enough in him to continue on with Brock Lesnar? Because Brock Lesnar is he's a man beast. He's not like he was back in the old 2003. He's UFC champion. He tears somebody up. But when Goldberg did that tonight, I said, man, I don't care what you say, Goldberg. The way he even looks, the way he said, you know what? He just shut everybody up on that freaking part. He speared. He jackhammered that fool. He got into it. Goldberg got into it. I mean, he fell. Well, because, hey, it's a takedown. But, hey, you know what? Goldberg got back up, put him in the jackhammer, and said, hey, boom, there it is. So don't tell me that he cannot get back in the ring and wrestle. Brock, he's sending out a good message. He's going to show a lot of Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu stuff on Survivor Series. I'm waiting for that. But this is my Raw review, basically, in the same way as a Raw reaction. Let's see, a New Day. I don't like the New Day. Okay, I'm just tired of the New Day. They need to get rid of those belts. I know they're trying to beat Demolition's record, but I think besides Enzo and Cass, I think we might have potential new champions in Cesaro and Sheamus. I think they're going to use this gimmick where they're yelling at each other and going back and forth, and I think they're going to be shocked. What did we just did? Bring that confidence level. I think what Mick Foley's seeing is what's going to happen. With Sheamus and Cesaro, they're going to surprise each other. We're the new tag team champions. Yay. I think that's what should happen here. Don't forget, New Day costed disqualification, which means there's a rematch clause for Sheamus and Cesaro whenever they're going to cash it in. We're not going to have it as a Survivor Series. I'm thinking more Rumble. I'm thinking TLC. No, it's gonna. I'm thinking Royal Rumble or something like that. TLC maybe it could happen. They were talking about Roadblock some too, but I don't know. I don't know. I think we're gonna see it earlier that those titles are gonna change because once New Day surpasses, they're gonna surpass Demolition Record. We all know that. They're only not that far from behind with it. Also, the whole thing with Charlotte coming out and Bailey, and I'm telling you, that's a girl. I mean, she had no chance against Nia Jax. I thought, oh, there's Nia Jax. Oh, that's why I said, ooh, Nia Jax. That was, there's no way. They're building up Nia Jax. They're building up Braun Strowman. That's why Braun Strowman was gonna say, you know what, I like Corey Graves. He said, why don't you just give it to the guy already? There's no competition in that damn ring. Same thing. Oh, screw you guys. Oh, please. Whatever, dude. There's no competition for him. And the only competition for him is probably Goldberg, but kind of messing that up with the Rusev coming out. I don't know. I don't know. Can Goldberg can Braun Strowman suffer his first loss for Goldberg? You may never know. But Rusev did. Jeez. What else happened? Of course, we saw, a couple of matches. Oh yeah, the street fight. And not much of a review right now. I just got to the main ones. Of course, the main event was pretty cool. Pretty good. Seth Rollins came out and crossed, at the end, but that disqualification, that was just meant to happen. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, they could be friends, but Chris Jericho was gonna say, I want you to stay back. I think there's a potential loss here from Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. I think we're gonna see that probably with Finn Balor. You never know. We're gonna try something with Chris backstabbing Kevin Owens or Kevin Owens backstabbing Chris Jericho. I think it's gonna be more like Chris Jericho backstabbing Kevin Owens. But you may never know. I think, or Kevin Owens backstabbing. It's one of those two. They're gonna backstab each other. Other than that, this is my Raw review. Tomorrow will be SmackDown live. What's in store for AJ Styles? Is Daniel Bryan gonna consider putting James Ellsworth back in the title picture with AJ Styles? Is this going to be a rivalry? I mean, they just or we're going to have a rivalry between James Ellsworth and Dean Ambrose. Because right now, Kevin Owens is keeping the title, AJ Styles is going to keep the title, and it's just what's going on. It's a new era. They want to have new guys representing the new era, and it totally makes sense. And Vince McMahon invests a lot of money for AJ. $500,000 into him. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Even if it's not $5 million or $100 million, that's still, that's a lot of money. It's a $500,000 contract. My God, how big do you want it? I mean, shoot, I don't think I've ever heard any company that would pay a superstar that much money on a contract. Knowing that I'm not a contractor, I don't know anything what WWE does. But paying AJ Styles that much money when I saw it on the internet, which is true because he got paid that much money. I say this about the Gallows and Anderson that you should not bury Gallows and Anderson, and I know that Vince McMahon doesn't want to keep him buried. They're gonna keep him mid-level, go after those titles again. But Vince likes a New Day. Vince is doing this on purpose. Have a New Day go out there and beat the record of Demolition. I don't know what Demolition did to Vince McMahon that pissed him off. I don't know. There's a lot of hatred with Vince. Vince does his own thing. It's just, I don't know. And the New Day are heel teams. I'm sorry, they're not baby faces. They're heel. So, like I said, Gallows and Anderson, I think, are good. They're having a great rivalry with Enzo and Cass. Enzo and Cass, Do you think it's a waste of time for them to go out there and say this is soft, this is everything? That's what I'm saying. Gallows Anderson, get in that ring and kick their ass. This is bullcrap. I don't want, we don't need this. Well, I know it's Halloween. I know that they were dressed up as Toy Story. I know this is a special night for the kids. But come on, dude. Please. Please. You got to somehow just get in there, interrupt them, and start a street fight. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a tag team street fight. Well, no, it turned out to be a singles singles match street fight. And it's just like, no. Don't forget, I like those casts. Can't teach that thing, but sometimes it gets old. It just gets old after a while when you hear it so many times. I think they should do that as a special thing. I like how Enzo kind of capped on Gallows. That was pretty funny, but this is a good rivalry. This is what makes champions. In this rivalry, I don't see Enzo and Cass winning the rivalry, though. I see Gallows Anderson beating him in this rivalry. Rivalries, yeah, like rivalries. Let's see. Goldberg having a small rivalry? No, because Goldberg's having a rivalry with Brock Lesnar. If they're going to tie this, then the tie should be broken at WrestleMania. If Goldberg can get over Brock Lesnar. Or lose to Brock Lesnar. I think if Goldberg's strong enough, he can face Brock Lesnar again in WrestleMania, and then you're gonna say 1-1 at WrestleMania. But it's 1-1 defeat, but it didn't happen at WrestleMania because it happened on Survivor Series. That rivalry I keep on my WWE 2K17 best rivalry of all time. It's a game rivalry. It makes sense, New Day, who they should rival? Well, right now it's up in the air because they beat. Well, you know what? I still think it should be with Cesaro and Sheamus right now. It's just that after the Survivor Series match, Cesaro and Sheamus should cash in their claws for TLC, and then they could defeat New Day, and New Day could keep that record for the whole year. I just think they shouldn't go all the way to WrestleMania. Doesn't make sense. I think Sheamus and Cesaro should win the tag team belts at TLC and say, hey, well, I don't know if it's TLC. I think it's Elimination Chamber or something like that. Maybe Roadblock. I think they're talking about Roadblock because I think that's the next one. So that's rivalries on Raw. Bayley, Charlotte, kind of doing this rivalry. We're going to see Bayley versus Charlotte. Bayley, somehow the women's match is going to be jacked up. We're going to see Bayley and Charlotte costing each other the match somehow. Nia Jax are going to, some way or somehow, that SmackDown team is going to get smart and eliminate Nia Jax. You never know. Raw's confident, They think the big guys are just going to dominate the whole match. But you know what? There's other ways. It only takes 3 seconds to pin a person. 3 hand slaps to the mat. And if you get a roll-up pin, hey, you know what? That's a shocker. But this won't hurt Nia Jax and Braun Strowman because it's a tag team match. But no, it would be elimination because it's part of a match and they're going to be pinned, Other than that, this is a Raw review, Raw reaction. I know I've got 2 parters. I'm going to be going back in the room. You guys take care today. My voice is going low because I'm getting tired. So we will do SmackDown live reaction tomorrow. My fiance won't be here. She's going back home tomorrow. I'm just letting you know. So we will see you on SmackDown. You guys take care. Bye bye. And happy Halloween.